welcome to another exciting episode on TLC. Today, I'll take a look at a most witnessed and experienced topic in town now. It's called domestic violence. My name is Toby Jolugbo, and when I come back, you would meet my guest. Welcome back, everyone. I have with me Farrell in the studio. Hi, Farrell.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Can you introduce yourself to the house?
Okay, I'm Juliet Farrell.
Okay.
And I'm 25 years old.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I own my own fashion brand, Marvel by Julie Farrell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I basically made this. But
oh, okay. Fantastic. This is nice.
Thank you.
I actually saw it before. So, Farrell, I'm talking today about domestic violence.
Yeah.
I know it is an interesting topic, and this is something we've seen or witnessed or experienced personally.
Yeah.
And I would like to establish the fact that 18 out of 24 women have actually been domestic violated before. Mm-hmm. So how do you think this, where do you think this even started from?
You know, first of all, I like to say, you know, domestic violence comes in so many forms.
Okay.
But basically, it's basically aggression against another partner in a home.
Exactly.
So it starts with little,
anger,
mm-hmm. and then it just blows up into something and causes so many side effects. You know?
So what do you think could actually make a lot of people be aware, especially those in relationship, make them know that these things really does exist?
Yeah, because, we're in Nigeria and we tend to turn the other side when things like this happen, and we find ourselves blaming the victim most of the times, like, what did you do? Why did he react? We don't attack the person who's actually doing these things, and we turn to the victim and we're like, what did you do to make them react this way?
Exactly.
And which is really wrong. And I feel like we should all, step in to cases like that and try to
speak out more often.
Speak out more.
Okay, so there is this myth about the fact that men do also experience domestic violence. Do you agree with that?
Of course not.
So you are sure that men also go through it?
Of course, because there are so many men in relationships and they get abused by their partner, and that's even worse because because men can't speak about it because of their ego, and men have a certain way they are supposed to
be seen in the society.
If you speak on it, it's like you're a weak man, you're not a man, and it's crazy, and that shouldn't be. Right?
That's true.
So, a lot of men go through these issues. They just cannot bring it out, and it's really sad.
So why do we have this idea that when a couple is actually talking about domestic violence, we always think the women are the victim? Automatically.
It's crazy. It's just, like I said, it's just the way Africa, Nigerians, that's how it is. The man is obviously physically, the man is obviously the stronger person.
True.
So it's naturally like, okay, it's obviously the man beating the woman, but sometimes it's crazy. It's actually the woman,
that is eating the man.
Yeah.
But what would we say is the major cause of domestic violence in different homes, society?
Honestly, I feel like it's anger issue, not being able to control yourself, not being disciplined. Because I feel like no matter what someone does to you or obviously says to you, there's no reason for you to hit them. There are different ways you could
to address such
if you're
issue.
really angry, walk out, okay, and come back when you're calm and talk like silver human beings.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to ask the question: have you ever experienced such before? Be it in,
Personally, no.
Okay.
But yeah, when I was really young, I used to stay with my auntie would come around and she'd be crying, swollen eyes and stuff like that. So I was young, I couldn't understand
what was going on.
I was happy to see my auntie, but obviously the air, the environment, the ambience was just really dark, and I knew people were not happy.
Okay.
But eventually I was glad she walked out of it.
The marriage?
Yeah.
But how did she heal though?
I honestly do not know. She's late now, but like,
Oh my God.
I was really happy. Like now thinking about it, I was happy that she stepped out of the marriage and she took care of her kids. They're actually my favorite cousins,
Oh,
and we're good.
fantastic.
I don't know if she totally healed,
Okay.
but I was just really happy thinking about it that she was
took
strong
a walk.
enough. Yeah.
But are you sure that didn't affect her psychologically, even if?
It probably did. You know. Like, I can't speak for her because I wasn't old enough to like have conversations with her then. But me personally, if that happened to me, it would be really hard for me to like move on, you know, open myself to someone else.
So you're not the person that speaks out like that?
No, I am, obviously. But like your next relationship is like, you know, you're always on guard. You're always like, oh, okay, like you see a little red flag and you're like, you're out. So it affects you. Yeah.
So that's the psychological effect.
Yeah.
It affects your next relationship.
Definitely.
It affects how you receive people into your personal space.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you think is best for people that must have experienced this to heal?
Well, there's so many NGOs now, you know, that take care of people like that. And I feel the first thing is to speak up. And the most important thing is to not blame yourself. Don't try to like find, you know, what you did wrong. No, you didn't do anything wrong. No, you did not. So that's it. Just try to speak out. Do not blame yourself. And if you can see someone about it, talk to someone about it, it definitely helps. And be around people that love and most especially respect you.
Okay, let me take you back to your aunt's experience.
Yeah.
Did you think it affected our children in any way?
It probably did.
Do they talk about it?
No, they don't. But
did they witness it?
Yeah, definitely they did.
Okay.
My auntie's child, the girl, she has a scar on her face.
Oh my God.
Because our dad was throwing something at her mom and he hit her.
Okay.
So I don't know how, I can speak for her, and I don't know how it affected her, but I don't know.
Has she ever asked the question how she got that scar, or she
knows? She's very aware of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So she knows it was her dad
that did that to her. And
so.
What's the relationship right now with the both of them?
There's really none.
There's no relationship.
I think it's like, once in a while, it's just like, hello, hi, but like I don't think there's any father-daughter relationship.
This is actually what it is most times when it comes to the effect of it sours the relationship. At the end of the day, you just lose whosoever you're supposed to see as a mentor, as a parent in that light. You lose your respect for them, and it doesn't give you that comfort anymore. And do you think that would probably affect such a child in the public or in another, if he or she is getting into a relationship?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, because sometimes it's terrible because these children, they grow up thinking, oh, it's normal for, you know, a partner to hit another partner.
That is actually
and then
another angle.
Yeah, when they get into the relationship and their partner hits them, it's like, okay, it's fine. I just need to watch what I say or how I act towards him. You know, maybe he'll stop beating me, or even if, you know.
Do you think the society understand that when you're being eaten by a partner or you experience such thing by a partner, you should know how to seriously walk away without even, you know, talking about it? Do you think so?
I don't think our society understands that now, because like, when you walk out, it's like, oh, why did you leave your husband's house? Like, you are not a good woman. You know, they tend to measure how good of a woman you are with, like, how you know, marriage or something. So it's like, when you walk out, it's like you didn't try your best. You should go and pray, lock yourself in the room fast, and, you know, do all
bind and cast.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's crazy, you know, just walk out. And I feel like we should embrace that. If it's not good for you, if it's toxic, walk.
Just take a walk.
Yeah.
All right, so I have some new generation in the house. They will come and talk to you more about it. Some of them must have seen their parents go through this. I want us to continue the conversation, but I would go on a quick break, and when I'm back, you would meet my new guest. Stay tuned. Still watching TLC? Our in-house etiquette coach, Remy Tidema, will be taking us on makeup etiquette on the dining table. Take a look. Welcome back, everyone. I have with me in my studio, Divine and Gift. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you.
How you doing?
Very fine.
How old are you, Divine?
I am 25 years old.
Okay, how old are you?
26 years old.
You 26. Okay, so I am talking about domestic violence today. And I know you guys have probably seen, witnessed one, or heard about it. Do you want to share me an experience of what you've seen before? No, you know what? I would ask, what do you think domestic violence is? I'll start from you, Gift.
Okay, domestic violence is when you try to hurt somebody physically.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'll define.
You would
domestic,
understand. Okay.
Okay, for me, I think domestic violence, for me, it means making somebody feel less, to make yourself feel high and stuff like that. You understand?
Superior.
I think I had some, stuff that happened to me, domestic violence, and I don't think I've healed, but domestic violence is not nice.
It's not nice.
Not nice.
Okay. Gabe, do you want to share with me a personal experience of the one you've witnessed before?
Okay, I'll share the one I witnessed.
Okay.
My friend, a close friend.
Okay.
So I think the reason why she didn't want to leave the relationship was because she felt it's been too long. She has invested
How
too
long
much.
has she been in this relationship?
I think she said she has known the guy right from, they went to the same school together.
Okay.
So let's say like 10 years.
Wow, okay.
It was friendship and courtship together.
Okay, all right.
So according to her, she didn't tell me. I saw it.
Oh, right.
I saw it because she's been hiding all this while. But later, the one that I saw, that was why she started saying, okay, he does this, he does that, he beats me, he slaps me, but he always apologizes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why is he always apologize? You have to leave. She's like, no, I can't leave. We spend so much together. What will people say? I've already started posting on social media, blah, blah, blah. Like, babe, do you want flowers or you want to die?
Do you want flowers or you want to die?
Too much, like...
The beating.
Sometimes she can't come outside because her face is swollen out. She's
Wow.
always giving stories. Okay, I am sick, I have malaria, I have this, I have that. Say the truth. And those were, I really didn't think that was what was going on.
That was what was happening. Was she living with the guy?
Until I saw it. He actually
Okay.
hit her in front of me. And he wasn't apologetic about it. It was like, you guys, it was later I was apologetic. I was like, you've been doing this all this while. You can't continue like this. You can't. So, but she has left the relationship too. She's no longer in the relationship.
All right. Divine, I want to ask you, do you think domestic violence is being gender-based?
Being gender-based?
Yeah. Do you think it's a particular gender that experience?
No, I feel both gender experience, experience, yeah. So I have.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to say. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Okay, like I'm a musician.
Okay.
I went to City of David.
All right.
I used to go to City of David around VI.
All
so like I think 18, 19 around that time. So my music director now is always like, I'm the kind of person, I don't learn with pressure. When you pressure me, I don't, like, my head
jumps.
You understand? So like, I do this guy. No, this not like, do. So after that, boom, in my stomach, I was like, the first time I was like, okay, let me not rush.
So
let
now
me
this is
not
from
fire
a
him.
man
Yeah,
to a
from
man.
a man, yeah. From a man. So let me not do anything. Let me watch and see the kind of person he is. So like, he would tell my friend, okay, if we come to church service, like
Rehearsal?
church service.
Okay.
Or rehearsal. Anyone like 2 seconds, 5 seconds late, kneeling down outside where people are. Like 100 people, 200 people.
Wow.
So I was like, no, this is not school. Even if it's school, you don't have the right to treat me that way and stuff like that. So he tried it. I used to tell my friend, gospel, guy, because I stopped. I told him, he hit me again. I told him, sir, don't try it again in your life. Actually, I said it that way. So we became enemies.
Okay.
So he used to, like, when I have any opportunity that would, help my career and stuff like that, he would block it and stuff like that. So it affected me mentally, emotionally, every part of my life. So, like, it's not like I've healed
out
from
of it
and stuff. Like, I'm still. So when I see him, there's this anger. Like, I want to press his neck so he can. Because I literally grew up like that. You understand? So I feel like I want to press his neck. I want to
just make him feel that pain.
Yes, that I felt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you share that view as well, Faria?
Yeah.
Because for a guy to eat another guy based on the fact that you're probably older, why should that really be?
Because he was like really young, and sometimes when you're that age, you don't know how to react to certain situations, and it's crazy. It affects you mentally, and now you're older and you're like, what could I have done differently? That's why when he sees him, it's like,
yeah,
he's just so angry
because to hold his anger.
Yeah, it's like if I knew then what I know now, it's like I could have defended myself in some sort of way. So
Divine, do you think it was really anger issue that made him eat you, or because he has a problem with controlling his temper?
I feel that is it. His personality. His person. Yes.
Were you the only one who was doing that to?
No, he actually did to one of my friends. Hit him and blood was like, and stuff.
No,
and
that's
the hate started like it doubled.
Whoa. You guys sat down together and have a conversation
we actually told
about
the church and they
so what did
suspended him. Actually, now he has changed, but I don't care and stuff.
So, Farrell, I want to ask you, do you think abusers, there's some people that tend to abuse another person due to the fact that they saw someone doing it. Because they would tell you that, I saw someone doing it and I thought it was okay for me. Do you think it can actually be influenced?
Yeah. It's like in some cases you've been abused before, so you just sort of like, continue the whole circle, and it's just, I don't know.
Because we hear from a father to a son saying, I saw my dad beating my mom, and I thought it was okay to eating women. Do you share that view too as well, that it can actually be influenced gift, really? Yes. So it's not about the fact that it's not about the fact that it's about the fact that I saw my dad eating my mom, and I think it was okay for me eating my girlfriend or eating another lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
And can I say?
Yes, please.
And for some ladies, I think they grew up in that environment where...
Abusive environment.
Yes, abusive environment.
Okay.
So they grew up like that. They don't know how to defend themselves or how to get out of it, because I grew up like that. My mom was there. She didn't run away. She was still there to the end. So why should I go?
They don't know it's wrong.
I'm here already.
Okay.
So it has affected them mentally.
So they are okay with that for the ladies?
Yes, for the ladies.
But for the guys, what side do you think you would see? I think I should post that to you, Gate. What sign do you think you would see to know that this person has every tendency of being abusive? Has any guy walked up to you and you notice the way, probably the way he shouts or screams? Okay.
Sometimes I used to tell my friends.
All right.
Say if I'm in a relationship and you shout, just shout. I'll tie my slippers and run.
You take a walk.
I'll take off.
You don't even want to know if he has to convince you to telling you that.
Because that's where it starts. It starts with small play. It's hitting you with a mistake. Sorry, all of that. Before you know, you can't tell me you are not seeing the signs before you enter inside, before you get married. It's there. It's there. You can't tell me you are not seeing it, except you're just trying to say, okay, I'm blind myself. Let me blind myself.
Okay, I will take a quick commercial break, and when I'm back, you will continue my conversation with my guest. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I still have with me here Divine and Gift. How are you doing, though? Okay, Farrell, I want to find out, what sign do you think you're likely to see from an abuser?
Well, I feel like the first thing is you have to notice how he reacts. He acts around other people. Because this is someone that claims to love you. So at first, it's like, oh, sweet. Okay. But then you notice little things, how he reacts to other people that are not you. And then you see he's shouting and throwing stuff at waiters or something. That's your cue, sis. Or that's your cue, Mr. Man.
Okay. To take a walk.
To take a walk. You know, so you don't have to wait for him to do it at you. Yeah, so very little things.
I want to ask you, Divine, for the ones that you see, for the young teenagers and they've experienced this, maybe they've seen it from parents and they've tried, how do you think they can actually help themselves psychologically?
Oh, this is tough. I feel they should just live there, go away from there. Just don't associate yourself, even with your parents. Don't.
Okay, so why I asked the question was because there was a video that was trending on social media some time ago where a dad wanted to beat their mom and the girls had to, the girls are now old enough to defend their mom, and they had to tell their mom, stay behind me. If he wants to beat you, he has to go through me. In that situation, some people came up with the idea of, the father even said it, you are old enough now to stand up to me, you that I sent to school. And that's, you said what?
Oh yes, they are old enough to stand up for their mom.
Because right about now, they are grown-ups. Yeah. And they've witnessed these things happen from childhood till the time that they can. But in this situation, school is at risk for them. Who's going to continue to further their education? Those are part of the things they tend to lose.
I mean, like, it's crazy. Any father that would, when he calms down, he still realizes that's his children. I don't think he's really going to stop. But even if he does, I don't know. I really don't know. But they are not going to allow their father beat their mom because they want to go to school. That's what's certain. That's what I know for sure.
Gift, you don't share that opinion. If they have to lose their allowance, if they have to lose the shelter over their head and lose their education, do you think it will be very easy for those kids to take a walk and say, Mommy, you know what, let's go. You can't stay with my dad anymore?
It won't be easy, but which would have been more preferable? What if it was beating her and she died? Or something happened to her, the life or the school. There would have been some way they would have gone to school or done any other thing. Yeah.
Wow.
There will always be a way. But that's her life. What if something happened to her when he was beaten? Would they just be looking at her? What is wrong is wrong.
So this should not be acceptable. Farah, what do you think can be done to curbing these things? Those that are experiencing this, actually. So what do you think can be done to those people that are being abusive to the lesser ones? What do you think the society can do?
Like I said, call them out. Because in homes,
calling, is that the only solution?
No, I'm saying in a typical Nigerian home. I'm from Delta. Okay. So every 2 seconds, they are calling family meeting when someone does something. So it's like you said, the kids that stood up against their dad in Delta, they will call family meeting. You will kill goats that, you are challenging your father and stuff like that. So that should not be. Because you're an older person doesn't mean you are not wrong. You're wrong. And other people that are your age, if you can't even listen to the little ones, I think the elder ones should speak up as well. Yeah. Because all the elder ones will just gang on and be like, okay, why did you say this to your dad? You understand? So now that child will probably not speak up again. You understand? So if older people should actually be calling, their mates out, you understand what I'm saying? Like the father hits the wife. How about the father's brother actually speak up? Don't hit your wife. But instead, they'll be like, what did the wife do? She's this, she's a witch or something. Or you get me? Like they just support the abuser. And I feel like we should actually stand up against the abuser.
Divine, I want to ask you this question. If you see anyone abuse your mom, how would you feel?
I don't want to think about it, but I just feel like it won't be funny. Yeah, it won't be funny.
Do you have older brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys would do like a team-up work?
and my sisters.
Oh, so it's a collaboration. I understand. What would you do? Gift?
I don't even want to think about it.
Your
My
mom.
brothers alone.
Your brothers.
They are in charge.
They are in
If I would
charge.
do anything, they would have done things.
They would have done things.
Yeah.
Farah, I want to ask you, what do you think the resources available? We already have some of these victims in the society already. How do you think we can help them to healing? Now we have them as in mothers. We have the children that have witnessed these things, the psychological effect on them. It didn't happen to them directly, but it happened to someone close to them. How do you think every one of them can heal?
Well, healing takes a really long process, you know, so I feel like us as a community, we should first of all admit that there's a problem here, and then attack the problem. You know, we have people with NGOs, and you know, I think there are now free therapists for people to talk to.
Okay, free therapy. Yeah. All right, nice.
There's like a line you can call and you just like talk to them. So we should make awareness for that. Let everybody know there's someone you can actually talk to if you're finding it really difficult to heal. And the NGOs, you know, just go around, don't make people feel like they're alone. Make them feel confident in themselves that they can actually speak and they are heard. That's the most important thing. One thing is speaking, and one thing is to feel that you're heard and you're not alone. So yeah.
Oh, thank you. Gift, do you have any final words for people in your past that have experienced this?
I do, but let me say this.
Okay.
I feel the victims are not only those that are being abused. The abusers too are also victims because they got it from somewhere.
I get you.
They need help too. Because you can't just push them aside. They did not
so
just
that they
grow
don't
up
inflict
like
more
that.
pain on other people.
They not just grow up like that. So they are also part of the people that need help.
To be
and
healed.
it's not about saying it out, looking for help. They can't just talk to anybody. They need to know that they trust this person. This person actually cares. They want to help, not because they want me to stop what I'm doing, but because they actually care about me as a person first. Because everybody cannot just go outside. Nobody trusts anybody again.
That's true.
So it's
That's
hard.
true.
So,
That's
but
true.
you just need somebody to just trust, just make me feel like, okay, you really care. You just want to know.
Yeah, you want to hear
So
my
let's
story.
start from there. Seminars, people that really care.
Awareness.
Yes, about it.
Nice. Thank you, Gift. Divine, what advice do you have for your friends going through this at home?
Well, I just think they've said everything.
Okay.
Just, you know, talk to someone that cares. So probably you heal from there or something, I don't know, but just talk to someone. You know, there are times that you go through this stuff, you need someone to talk to, and there's nobody to talk to. You just feel the anger, everything, just keep building up and so I just feel like you need to talk to someone.
Very
talk
important.
to someone that cares. Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys, for coming on the show today. All right, there you have it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show today. We've been able to establish the fact that domestic abuse is rampant. Domestic abuse exists. And here we've also talked about the fact that we don't only need to heal the people who are the victims, we also need to heal the abusers. Till I come your way, same time, some other time, my name is Toby Jolobo. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at The Leading Circle. Bye for now.